All right, guys, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our morning note. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. Hope everyone's having a nice morning. It is Tuesday, June 8th, 2021, 9:02 Eastern Standard Time. We do this every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you for joining us. Before we begin, bottom right-hand corner of your screen, little white logo. Click on that. Subscribe to our channel. Like our videos. Turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Dow Jones. Let's see here. Dow Futures are up 4 points. Nasdaq up 75 points. Nicely. We are long Nasdaq Futures. S&P Futures up 8 1/4. We're about 5 points away from all-time highs. Russell 2000's up 7 currently. Crude oil futures down 0.12%. Gold futures down 0.11%. Silver futures down 0.64% at 27.84 an ounce. Euro dollar up down 10 pips now. 121.80. 109.40 for dollar yen at up 14 pips. Dollar index is actually up 0.13%, 90.06, and the VIX is down 7.67% at 15.16. Wow, nice to see. So the VIX is getting smashed, getting a little bit of boost today. Let's take a look at some pre-market movers. Let's see if I can bring it up. Pre-market movers here. The big winner today so far is Clove, which is Clove Health Investment. It's a SPAC. I do own that with Investment Club. It's up 37% today. AMC up about 5% today. BlackBerry up 6%. Wendy's? Maybe that's is that Wendy's? Really Wendy's? Up 23%. Nokia is down 1.34%. Sundial Growers up 5%, which is another meme name that I've been seeing here. On the Dow, Apple's up 0.76%. Boeing up 1.19% on a buy from Southwest Airlines, more jets. We have Boeing calls right now for the team. We have the 260 calls currently. Microsoft 0.66%. You see financials going down 0.64% for JP Morgan. Slightly. Let's see, not much here for Cisco, up 0.28%. On the S&P, Ford is pulling back a little bit, 0.13%. Tesla up 3%, nice. American Airlines up 0.74%, Micron up 0.84%. And on the Nasdaq, Marvell's up about 6% pre-market, and Nvidia giving back a little bit of profits, down 0.70%. Still a great company. That's where we are currently. Let's take a look at crypto. Let me get this updated here because Bitcoin is now below 33,000, 32,915. Ethereum 2,500 right now. The real headline that came out said that crypto trading platform CoinSeed is being shut down following a New York Attorney General lawsuit. So there you go. Cardano 151, Dogecoin 32 cents, XRP Ripple 85 cents currently. We're kind of hovering around 86 cents. So that's where we are pre-market on crypto. Let me see if I can pull up here where the 10-year bond yield is. 10-year yields right now 1.569 on the yield of about 9 basis points currently. Let me see if I can bring up here what's moving. Looks like the banks are basically flat. Energy's down. Materials kind of mixed. So again, you could see the heat map. This is pre-market. So again, tech is getting some love. Cyclical is getting love. Thank you, Tesla. Healthcare is still doing well. I bought some UNH yesterday. They're up pre-market. Energy, financials, the stuff that has been working the past couple of months, they're just down today. So again, a little bit of a re-rotation, which is what I'm seeing here. So that's where we are currently. Looking at some names here, I do have some stuff open. I have NEO open, I have football open, I have Boeing open, all green. I have QQQ calls. That's green. That's for next week. We should be getting all of these today. Just a heads up. I do have a live trading session today with YouTube. Last week we didn't do so well. I think it was our first losing week in months since we started the YouTube live trading every week. So let's see what we get today. Again, we'll start around 9:25 Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested in joining, it's very simple. If you like the morning note and you kind of want to see me live trade on Tuesdays, sometimes I do change the date, just depends. Just go to GARcapitalfx.com. You go to trading services here. You go to YouTube subscription. It's a paid YouTube subscription. Feel free to check it out anytime. It's a fun little group. Not too many people on there, so I can really focus on teaching and helping those people who signed up. All right, so let's go ahead and answer some questions as we went over everything now. NQ headed for all-time highs. Let's go and take a look at it. This is Nasdaq Futures. All-time highs, we're going to have to bring up the daily here just to take a look at it. All-time highs is around 14,064. Again, for me, the big level now is 13.9. That was the previous all-time high. If we do break above 14,000, then 1464 is going to be the target. If you're looking for a little more measured move, what's the next leg up? Again, I'll be talking about that third quarter. 14.5 is my next target after that. Again, right into July. Let's see if we can get into there right there. Let's talk about NIO. NIO, I have calls already. So we bought those yesterday with the team, with the Signal Group. We bought the 44 calls right around 98 cents for June 11th, which is this Friday, and we are in the money, so we should be okay. We hit target fairly quick yesterday. That's true. we did. Sometimes it just works out, which is great. Good morning, Thomas. RTY breaking resistance. This is the Russell 2000 index. Let's go and bring up the daily. Right now, you could see, yeah, we're starting to break a little bit here. 2366 is the high. Would I go here and go long? I would say here, yeah, I would wait for the open, see where we go, maybe 2331. If that does break, then I would probably target 2400. So I'm going to go and place an alert here at 2331. If it does break, then I would probably go for the 2400. Again, the good thing with futures is that you can get on anytime you want, as long as futures are open. It's not like options. Could I chart BA? Yeah. BA, we have calls anyways. We broke the level that we wanted. We got into calls. Our 260 strike is the target. That's what we have, the 260s. We got in at $1.22. It was at 10% down at close. We should be able to get that since we closed at 252.66. We are now at 256. So as you know, as we're getting close, there was a slight little gap fill here. We'll break that. We'll probably test 257.50. We'll be at 40% anyways to just take our money. BBIG squeeze coming. I don't know what that is, but let me take a look. BBIG is a penny stock, so I have no idea what they do. I couldn't tell you. And in regards to a squeeze, depends on their short interest. Costco is a great company to own long term. Again, guys, if you're owning this name, it's not for growth. You're basically just holding it for the yield and steady growth. Again, it's a consumer staple. So consumer staples don't expect great returns every year. You're just getting the dividend is all. How many trades do you make in your weekly YouTube trading? Depends, maybe 1 or 2, sometimes 3 a week. Again, we just have one session, and then I keep you guys up to date on the actual community page. The community page is like kind of a message board, and I just go and keep you up to date there. So that's the best way to go. Is this move sustainable for Clove? Well, it really depends on the perspective. The reason I bought Clove was because it's a healthcare SPAC, kind of like a Teladoc thing. So again, I really only have one other healthcare company, which is UNH. So this is why I wanted to own it. It really wasn't a squeeze play at all. We're at 16 now. The high is 1745. Let's place an alert there. It could break. I own shares right around 350. Again, not exactly lighting the world on fire. Again, we'd be retesting. If we're at 16, we'd be testing the January highs. It could be like an AMC where it keeps exploding. I mean, it can go as high as the imagination wants, right? When would I sell? I mean, I wanted to own it long term, but if we get to like 50 or 100, I can't really knock those returns. I highly doubt that'll happen. I mean, should we retest 1745? Sure. Could we get to 30? Sure. I mean, right now, if we get to 30, my cost average on Clove, AMD just announced a new Radeon Pro. Let's see here. I have it here. Clove. I bought it, my average price of $14.03. I have 350 shares. So I'm green on it. Let's see what we get on Clove. Again, Clove, guys, I was down by like 70% at one point. It was down in the dumps. It was down as low as $6.31. So the lesson in patience. But again, if you owned it already, cool. Again, have a target, know when to get out. If you're going to play like AMC, I would just say this: take away your initial investment and just ride profits, and you'll be okay. And is it sustainable? I mean, who the hell knows? With AMC and these GME names, I mean, what is sustainable anymore? Lots of economic events in the end of quarter rebalancing. Do you expect a pullback? I expect a slight pullback and a little bit of sideways action by after June 18th, which would be next Friday. And then towards the tail end of the month, we'll probably just get some sideways action. So I probably would pull back a little risk, maybe take some profits here and there, maybe some leaps on what you have. Thoughts on THCX as the move to decriminalize is upon us? You know me, man. I love me some THCX. That's the cannabis stock that I own. Again, we still have a lot more room to the upside. 30.99 is the high. I think we retest that. I think we go beyond that. It's a name that I want to own for a very long time. So again, that and Planet 13 are the two cannabis names that I do own, and I want to own it for the foreseeable future. Of course, I say that, and then if THCX goes to like $100 a share, can't really hate that either. You can take those profits. BIBB, again, they brought out the new this is Biogen. They did the new Alzheimer drug. These kind of 45% moves, they're not really sustainable, especially for a big cap tech stock. Would I short it? No, but would I just kind of sit back and watch? Yes. If you own the stock, if you own calls, ring the register and move on with your life. That's what I would say. Thoughts on Theta? In what regards to Theta? Is WMT a buy? Yeah, WMT is a great company long term. Absolutely. WMT is just a sideways mover. It's a dividend play. Again, just like Costco, you're not going to get tons of growth. You're just getting for the yield. Oh, you're talking about Theta, the coin? I have no idea. Thoughts on Nvidia call? Nvidia call, I think the move was already done. It's an expensive name. I love the chart here. I would want to wait for a little bit of a pullback, maybe a retest of the 50, which is 494 on the hourly, and then possibly see what's next moving forward. But I wouldn't put all my chips in Nvidia. It had such a great move last week. We played it last week, so again, it's expensive. CPI report Thursday. Do you think market will pull back Thursday? Depends on what the report is. Again, if we have really hot inflation data, fine, we may pull back. I think the inflation fears are way overdone. I think CPI will be fine. XLE calls, yeah, I still have some XLE calls. I believe they're for June 18th, of down like 12%. We got as high as 30%, but I've been holding it. I think XLE is fine. What do you think about when calls? Well, I can't see when these kind of moves are done all throughout in the morning. I think they reported earnings. I wouldn't chase it here, to be honest with you. BTC possible move down. BTC right now, again, really the level you have to look for is 30,000. That's your low. You can see it right here. 30,172 is our wick low. If you break that, then you really have air pockets down there. You can start getting to around 20,000, which is a good thing for me because I just buy more. So I have no issues there. I actually haven't done dollar cost averaging on Bitcoin as of right now because I've been doing some stuff at the house. So again, once it does break 30,000, I'm ready to rock. So I have no problem buying some more. Let's go ahead and see. Is it a possible move down? But again, that 30,000 level has been holding. All right, guys, we're going to leave it there. I'm going to check in with my YouTube guys. Have a great rest of your day. Happy Tuesday and happy profiting. And we'll catch you guys after the bell for the afternoon market report that we do. After market report, our recap, what have you. Have a good one, guys. We'll talk to you later.